Arsenal fans, man, it's peak for you, man. It's really peak. It's really, really peak. But let's sit down, man. Let's talk about it. Yes, people, you know the face, you know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video. Shout out to everybody tuning in, showing love and support every single time. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's road to 15K. If you want to support this channel, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that good stuff, man. All right, listen. It's, listen, I don't even want to laugh. That's the wrong thing to do. I don't even want to laugh, yeah. But it's becoming a habit now, man. Same time, same circumstances, more often than not in the same manner, and it's always in succession. Like, it's one trophy after another that Arsenal just go, we don't need this. And they just, I don't even want to use the word bottle, but at this point, it looks like that's what it is. Arsenal 0, Newcastle 2, first leg of the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. And Newcastle have one leg in the final. 90 minutes away from another Carabao Cup final at Wembley, after being in it 2 years ago against Man United, of course. And I have to give credit to Newcastle. I have to start with them. Listen, they didn't come there to play pretty football. They didn't come there to dominate possession. Listen, this was an away game for them, so all that mattered for them, all that mattered for the Geordies, was the result. And I can just imagine my guy Matty in that away stand, bro, just going absolutely mad, along with 6,000 other Geordies just going crazy, bro. Newcastle went there and did what they had to do. That was job done for them. Absolutely job done. And credit to them, credit to the whole team, and credit to Eddie Howe, man, because me included, I have to put my hands up. I wrote them off when they were going through a bad spell, not winning games and stuff like that. And a lot of people were criticizing them, saying, is this the team that made it to the champs? Well, look at them now. 90 minutes away from a final, a cup final, domestic cup final, that is, possibly qualifying for Europe next season, still having their main figures in their squad. It's looking good for Newcastle, man. It's looking really good for Newcastle. And again, it's that midfield that absolutely done the job today. Today it was, usually it's Tonali, Joe Linton and Guimarães. Today, it was Tonali, Joe Linton and Willock, and they done the dog work, man. That is a midfield that does the dog work. And then you have someone like Tonali just dictating play, dictating the tempo. And don't get me wrong, Arsenal, on paper, and you look at the stats as well, they had way more possession. I'm seeing 70-30 here. And they had way more shots. They had 23 shots. Only 3 on target, though. And that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Whether it's a league game or a cup game, it's not good enough when you're playing against a team like Newcastle, when you have as much quality as you have in Arsenal, and you have 23 shots, and only 3 of them were on target. It's not good enough. You look at Newcastle, on the other hand, they had 7 shots total, 7 total shots, and he had 4 on target, and 2 of them were goals. Clinical. Let's talk about the goals. The first goal, Arsenal went sleeping, I can't lie. Again, I keep talking about Saliba and Gabriel. They're meant to be threats in the air. They're meant to be feared off when it comes to, long balls or, long passes in the air, crosses coming in. They're meant to deal with them, defensively as well as going forward. And Newcastle won a foul in their own half and turned it into a long free kick. That, I have to say, is genius, because not many teams would think like that. Many teams would just look to, play out from the back straight away and start play. Nah, not Newcastle. Like I said, they came here to do a job. They went to the Emirates with a clear and precise mission, and they said, we're not here to do all of this tiki-taka stuff, even though they can do it, because they played us off the park at Old Trafford. They turned a minor mistake, a minor foul in their own half into a long free kick. Long free kick from Dubravka. Botman jumps higher than everybody else. He gets the flick on. Willock gets the touch to it. Who's at the end of it? Alexander Isak, the man in form. The striker in form at the moment in the Premier League, in the country, gets his goal, and all of a sudden, it's panic stations at Arsenal. Even though after that, Arsenal had the better chances. Again, and we'll get to the chances in a minute. Arsenal had the better chances. They should have, even with 1-0, when they were 1-0 down, they had the possibility to come back and win this game with the amount of chances they had. Second goal, Arsenal, defence went sleeping again. Lovely passage of play between some of the players in there. Willock, Isak, Gordon, Anthony Gordon as well. It wasn't Gordon. Gordon wasn't involved in that goal. In the build up to that goal. Lovely passage of play. Isak, they're giving him too much space. He gets a shot off. Raya parries it. Who's there at the back post? Anthony Gordon makes it 2-0. And at that point, in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, this is wrapped up. Game's done. Game's finished. Arsenal ain't coming back. They can have as much possession as they want. They can have as many shots as they want. They are not coming back from this. Impossible. There was no way I could have seen Arsenal come back from this. And the substitutions from Arteta, poor subs. Because you look at the bench and it's not something to fear. What? Jorginho, Jesus, and Zinchenko. Those were the people Newcastle were meant to be scared of. It wasn't going to work, man. It was not going to work. Two standout players that I want to talk about. Obviously, everybody in that Newcastle team had a brilliant performance, but I have to say, Alexander Isak. I get why Arsenal constantly link themselves to Isak, because what a striker this guy is. Not only is he technically really sound and really secure, but he makes defenders work. He's on the left, he's on the right, then he drops deep, then he links play, then he's on the wing, then he's everywhere. Linking up play, dropping deep, receiving the ball on the half turn, eyes, scanning his surroundings. You're the, all right, cool, let me launch it to you. Bro, complete centre forward, bro. Complete centre forward. I'm a fan of Alexander Isak. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I know United are far, far away from even approaching Newcastle to try and get him, and I know they will probably reject it, but whoever gets Isak after Newcastle, congratulations already, because you've got a centre forward on your hands. But for now, he's at Newcastle, and Newcastle fans, I bet they're very happy that this guy is playing for them, because, brother, what a striker, bro. What a striker. Involved in 2 goals today, scored the first one, second goal should have been his, but goalkeeper parries it, Gordon gets at the end of it, 2-0. Bro, Isak can be happy with his performance today. Man of the match for me. Done his job. Done his job, bro. Nothing you can tell him. Bro. As for Arsenal, listen. It's getting peak because, like I said, it's always around the same time. January, February, that's when they start to crumble. And it's always individual mistakes, not paying attention. And I did say, I told you guys this many, many times. And the first time I said this was when Arsenal got knocked out of the Champions League against Bayern Munich. I said, this team is just happy with following Arteta's plan. Like I said, I see Arteta's plan like a box. It's a box, yeah? It's a square. And Arsenal players are just happy with staying within that box. They're just happy to stay within that square and not taking any risks and not doing anything outside of that box or outside of that square, because in their minds, they're thinking, if I do anything outside of the norm, which is anything outside of that box or square, Arteta's going to be angry, or Arteta's going to... I'm yet to see an Arsenal player say to himself, bro, this game it's 0-0, it's 1-1 or 2-1, even when they're down. I'm yet to see an Arsenal player go, let me take this game by the scruff of the neck and I'm going to decide what's going to happen today. No. Even, bro, towards the end, I'm seeing Arsenal still, bro, you're 2-0 down, yeah? Okay, even at 1-0, I'm seeing Arsenal still trying to play this pretty football and trying to do patterns. Bro, you're 1-0 down. It's a cup game. Make something happen. Make it count. The urgency was there, but it was still giving, yeah, let's follow the gaffer's plan and Arteta's trying to coach, man. And bro, sometimes, yeah, and I'm not saying coaches should not be involved. Coaches should be involved. Yes, of course they are. Of course they do. They should. But sometimes just let the players, sometimes, yeah, not always. Sometimes in sticky situations, let the players decide the game by themselves. Not everything has to go according to how you want it. Because I'll tell you what, if you had given the players the license to go, all right, cool, let's decide this by ourselves. Bro, who knows? They could have done something, Odegaard, or maybe some of the other senior players might have thought, let's, take the game by the scruff of the neck, like I said, and let's decide this. Nah, these men still want to follow Arteta's plan and still cut backs and still want to do this and still, let's make sure we get it out to the wings and somebody can cross it in and Gabriel's there. And it just all didn't make sense. And it was given desperate, like really trying to prove a point that this plan is going to work when clearly you just need goals. Do you know what I mean? So despite them having 23 shots here, it just, I don't know. Everybody was just happy with just staying within Arteta's plan. Let's just stay within that box. Let's not go out of there. And ultimately, they're paying for it. On top of that, them missing all these chances is not helping. Kai Havertz. Wow. I mean, before I started to film this video, I was online and I was looking at some of the reactions. Troops' reaction. I've seen AFTV's reaction. I've seen Curtis's reaction. Curtis, he nearly lost it. My guy, shout out to you. Troops, my brother, he nearly lost it as well. And I can't blame them. Arsenal fans are currently crashing out. I can't blame them. Because, bro, that Havertz chance should have scored. Martinelli in the first half, that chance, one-on-one against the goalkeeper. And one-on-one. And I'm sure it's not the first time that Martinelli's missing a one-on-one this season. I swear he missed one against Bournemouth when they were down to 10 men and they could have come back 1-1. There was another game, but I can't think about it off the top of my head. It's not the first time he's missing a very, very important one-on-one, What? And now can you blame Arsenal fans for getting onto Martinelli? No, you can't. Because that chance in particular, right? The Kai Havertz chance was awful. But the Martinelli one, bro, you're quick. So he's done the hard work, which is get away from his defender. He done the hard work. But what happened to the finishing? Bro, that had to be a goal. No excuse. He had to score that. That's Premier League bread and butter. Whether you're a winger, whether you're a striker in the Premier League or in the Carabao Cup, you should be scoring that. You should be scoring that, man. So, bro, it's the same old for Arsenal, man. And listen, I know there's still a second leg to go at St. James's, but going to St. James's and winning is not easy. Ask all the teams that went there. They'll tell you it's not easy to go there and win. You're 2-0 down already. If Newcastle do the matting and they score early, it's game over. I mean, in my opinion, it's already game over. Like, that's just my opinion. But, bro, you go there trying to dilly-dally and try and play this pretty football. Bro, you'll get slaughtered over there, bro. You'll get slaughtered up north in the Toon. You'll get slaughtered in the Toon, bro. So, bruv, it's peak for Arsenal because they have to go there and try and win the second leg, which means they have to be open. They have to actively go out and attack. They can't do this, sit back. And this is another thing. Too much reliant on corners. Again, Arsenal were more threatening on corners than they were from open play. I did tell you guys about this corner gimmick. It's nice, and I've got nothing against it. But when the going gets tough, if you're telling me that is the only thing that can bail you out, we need to have serious conversations. This Sunday coming up, FA Cup against Man United. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to go there and smash them. But, bro, after that away performance against Liverpool, it looks like the mentality has changed. It looks like the boys' mentality has changed. Now, a loss tonight and a loss on Sunday, By the way, FA Cup, there's no replay, so that's a straight, you're either out or you go through. So if Arsenal lose on Sunday against Man United, out of all teams, ooh, Arsenal fans will make their voices heard. That's all I can say, man. Arsenal fans, sorry, will make their voices heard. So it's up to Arteta now to find solutions. Is he going to stick to what he knows or what he does, or is he not going to be stubborn and try and give the players some freedom? Remains to be seen. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, man. Credit to Newcastle. They really done the job, man, and they're looking on the up now. They're looking to finish the season very strong. Like I said, they're 19 minutes away from a cup final. It's most likely that they're going to qualify for Europe. It's looking like a really, really good, strong end to the season. Well, we're nowhere near the end, but it's looking like they're going to end the season well. We're getting closer to that business end of the season, and it looks like they're going to do what needs to be done. So shout out to Newcastle, man. You lot done your thing, man. Arsenal, it's peak for you, man. But anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, people. It's road to 15K. If you made it till the end of this video, go in the comment section and type in Martinelli missed that chance, and I said it's bread and butter. So go in the comment section if you made it till the end of this video and type in bread and butter. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, people, and I'm out. Peace.